Chris?
Yes, I've got 2 items. First item is an emergency sweeper rental from J&J Equipment for $2,332. Ours broke down in the middle of the project.
Motion to approve is presented.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Did you say how much?
Yes,
Yeah,
$2,332.
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes. Anything else?
Yes, second item is an emergency truck repair to truck 41 to Beam Mac at $1,178.
Are these the things that were on the agenda at the end, Chris? That you're bringing up?
They've already been done. They were emergency purchases.
Okay.
They've already been done.
All right. Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.
That's it, thank you.
Chief?
Would Gary Gianni and Chief Dick Webb come on up front? Tonight we have the privilege of unfortunately having to honor one of our volunteers who will be leaving us to take employment due to the economics, take employment in Houston, Texas, down where his son is. And it's going to be a great loss to us, especially to Hazel, his partner back there. And I told Gary he couldn't leave until he found a partner for her. But I don't think that's going to happen right away. So we want to honor Gary because we all know the value of volunteerism and the VIPs, how much they give to this community and the amount of hours they give to this community. And on behalf of all the members of the Thomas Cicero Police Department, we want to thank you for your 6 years of service to the Volunteers and Police Services Program. Your dedication and commitment have contributed to the continued success of the program. Over the past 6 years, your efforts have contributed to this program becoming nationally recognized. You have contributed over hundreds of hours of volunteer services to your community. You'll be truly missed by all the members of the VIPs, the department, and the community. Again, thank you for your service, time, and commitment to the Town of Cicero Police Department and the Volunteer and Services Program. Please accept this commendation on our behalf.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Chief, do you have anything else?
No, that's all.
Jean?
Nothing.
Jody?
Nothing.
Heather?
A couple things. I just want to update you on the Verizon cable franchise agreement. The Public Service Commission has asked for some minor language changes within that agreement that are referencing where and how in the agreement the service area for Verizon is going to be defined. My understanding is that that is going to be on next month's Public Service Commission agenda for hopefully final franchise approval. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. The next 2 items are follow-ups on some outstanding tax certiorari litigation. The board should have received information from our office, including draft stipulations and draft resolutions that would resolve the outstanding litigation associated with Walgreens and, I'm going to mispronounce this last name, Valpillier, perhaps. I'm happy to meet with the board in executive session to discuss them if you'd like. We have previously already discussed them in executive session. If you're comfortable moving forward without that, you can move on the resolutions as presented whenever your pleasure during the meeting.
You mentioned we could do it.
You could do it now. We can do executive session later if you'd like. It's entirely up to you.
Motion to approve.
Can we do them separately, one for
Sure.
each? We'll start with Walgreens first.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.
And then the other one?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.
Thank you, that's all I have.
Michelle?
Just one item, this relates to the Brownfield Opportunity Areas Grant application that the town attorneys are preparing. We've been requested to prepare maps to go along with that grant application to the Department of State. That's for the Brewerton and Bridgeport areas. And we were proposing to prepare, I think it's 22 maps. Some of this information is already existing, but it's actually creating these maps that can go along with the grant application. Our estimated fee to prepare these maps is $2,250
For 22 maps?
for 22 maps, that's correct. And this is actually creating them and then reproducing them.
And I did question Mark Parrish and Gary Canterley. Most of these maps have to be made. These are maps that you just open up a drawer and
Correct,
fill out.
correct.
That's what the issue is.
They're not in existence.
They're not in existence. I thought they were in existence, and the more I questioned, Wayne and I talked about it, they just don't exist, and they have to be made. That's why they're so expensive.
And this is for
A
the
brownfield area.
brownfield. What portions of the town?
I know one of them's probably Bridgeport. I think one's Bridgeport, one's
Brewerton,
Yeah.
correct.
I believe there could be possibly 3 potential brownfields in the Brewerton area.
Okay.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Mr. Conway?
Yes.
Oh, coming from what funds, Jean?
We have to take it out of our engineering line.
Okay. Yes.
Mr. Ryback?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes. Anything else, Michelle?
Nope, that's it, thank you.